Good evening, chat. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, chat. I don't get to say that very often. Happy Thursday. How's everyone's week been so far? Hopefully it's been pretty good for you guys. So what do we do on Thursdays? We don't really have a reason to be playing on Thursdays. I mean, it's the off day. It's the day we don't play games. It's the day when we decide to do something different. Oh, that is still kind of true here. We're going to be playing some Magic today, though, of course. We're going to be playing Teferi pool with a little spice thrown in. So, yesterday, we didn't get to lock too many opponents out. It was a tough day. And really, this week has been just a little bit of a tough week. You know, not able to complete the Blood Moon locks. So, we decided that Blood Moon is a little bit more of a soft lock. Seems to be. And instead, we're going to go for the straight hard lock with the Teferi and Knowledge Pool. Curse of Exhaustion? Oh boy. Can't cast more than one spell each turn? I don't know if I want to do that. That's kind of crazy. So what are we doing? We're playing the Teferi pool. But I've added a little bit of Jace. And I couldn't leave Bridge behind. Redundant Teferi? That's fair. We don't need a redundant Teferi, though. Most of the time, we're fine. We have Bridge on the side here. Teferi and Knowledge Pool lock. We have Jace to help us find things or another win condition. And then we have the normal Teferi package. That's what we're going to do. We do have an Elspeth Sun's Champion here. I haven't decided if I should just get rid of this card and put something else in. But this is what we got going on, chap. No miracles, no craziness, just straight up Teferi Knowledge Pool. If you're not familiar with the lock, don't worry. I'm sure we'll get it at least once here. Let's see here. Where is this deck? There it is. And that's correct, chat. I have selected a competitive league. We're taking this to a competitive league, chat. Mainly because we probably have time for one nice league here. In casual mode. But because we believe it is time to take Teferi to the competitive league. Happy Thursday, chat. How's it going? Are you ready for Friday Night Magic? What are you going to go play at Friday Night Magic? Let's get this show on the road. All right, we're against Doomed Confidant. Yes, I'd like to play first. Seems decent. We have one piece of the lock. We have a nice remand. We have a way to wipe the board. I think I'll keep this. This looks fine to me. We'll lead off with Basic Island. $30 mono blue aggro. Is that for standard or is that for modern? Or maybe both. Isn't that kind of like Stompy though if it's aggro? Standard. These are definitely not red cards though, chat. They're blue cards. We're playing some blue today. Playing some blue against our blue opponent. Okay. Serum Visions for our opponent. Mono blue flyers. Interesting. Interesting. Some pirates in there too. All right. Well, we have a couple Teferis now. A couple of those good guys. I would love to cast this remand on something here. I'm guessing I'm not going to get a remand, though. A black. All right. And a Dark Slick Shores. Yeah, beta unsummons. Collective Brutality. Well, let's go ahead and remand that. See if we can find something a little more interesting. It's not very interesting. At least we can cast Thirst for Knowledge in response to another collected brutality. Might be jamming one of these Teferis. Wonder if we can keep it hidden long enough. Let's go ahead and cast this Thirst for Knowledge. Probably gonna pitch a Supreme Verdict. Ooh, we like all of this. Let's pitch Supreme. Because if we don't pitch a second Supreme, he's going to just take it. And now, on his turn, he can see the big boy is going to show up. Here we go, chat. Our opportunity to see if this card is worth it in this deck. You ready for this, chat? We have a D-Sphere to get rid of a creature as well. We're in good shape, I think. What do you think of this, opponent? What do you think of this? What do you think of these cards? These are good cards. You can't take any of them. No sorceries and instants here. Blue Mage doesn't want to play counter magic. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you take a good look at this. You read this guy right here. Look at this wizard. Wait, it's a wizard. We could be playing that other counter spell. We're just bad at this game. That's what we are. Ooh, Jace. Jace. My little friend right here. People have been saying you're no good. I kind of agree, but let's find out. We're going to use the brainstorm effect here, more than likely. Ooh, a little shocky. Okay. All right, Serum Visions here from our opponent. Blue-black control, it appears to be. An Azorius Signet. Go ahead and get down the good old Jace. Good old Jace. Go ahead and 0 here. All right. Let's see here. I don't mind keeping the island around. Kind of don't want the path to exile at the moment. Let's protect D-Sphere here. Let's protect D-Sphere and Thirst for Knowledge. No. Let's protect... Nah, we'll protect the Thirst for Knowledge here. We're going to put Path and Thirst for Knowledge. We will draw that Thirst for Knowledge. Zaxadillo. Hello there. Or Haxadilla. How's it going? How is it going? Teferi pool is fun. Oh, it is. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Opponent. We might have to just actually D-Sphere this. Jace the Mind Sculptor's named. Inventor's Fair. Snaring Bridge. All right. I understand, opponent. So we draw this Thirst for Knowledge. We're going to play this island. If we do this... I kind of want to just get rid of this Pithing Needle. So if we were to... We could sack... Go get something to cycle everything. We go get white here. And then we get rid of Pithing Needle and use Jace. We could also just wait and play Teferi here. Playing Teferi here is kind of funny. Because then they can't counter us. They have to get rid of Teferi. Let's entertain that. It means I'm going to draw the path, though. Do I want to draw this path? Or do I want new cards here? I kind of want new cards. All right. Let's go get a plains here. We're going to D-Sphere. And I think we're going to... I think we'll activate Jace and see what's going on a little bit deeper here. Yep, we'll do that. Let's draw some cards here. There's our knowledge pool. So we want to kind of save that. So we will play our flooded strand down. Let's see here. Let's hide knowledge pool. Let's put thirst for knowledge on top. Actually, let's put the signet on top of it. So next turn we'll Teferi. What's funny is bridge isn't worrisome. And the reason it's not worrisome is because they'll just not be able to really do a whole lot. And we're going to win with Jace. So that's what we're going to do. Teferi pool is fun. A little bit of thinking that has to go into it. It's kind of nice. Let's see our opponent were. Tezzeret. Alright, Tezzeret. Alright, they get to look at cards here. Target artifact becomes a 5/5 creature. Sword of the Meek. Alright. We don't really have a hard counter for this just yet. Let's see here. Go ahead and draw cards again. I want to put the pool probably on top here. We're going to put Snapcaster and pool here. If I were to do this, I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5th. That should be enough. It's almost worth it just to play Teferi now. Kind of like the idea of just playing Teferi now. No real reason to flash them in or anything like that. We have a backup Teferi. This forces them to deal with Teferi right now, or we knowledge pool. At that point, they're going to probably be on sword. The sword plan, we probably... So Supreme Verdict's a little awkward here because we have to get another Teferi down. We could always, in a sequence of turns, basically play Azorius Signet, respond by playing Snapcaster, or Thirst for Knowledge because they're instant speed. Wrath the board and then play Teferi. They'd have only that small window. Time, Sieve. So they have these two in hand at the moment. Stop the Foundry. Oh, okay. We're going to need another Detention Sphere here. Dampening Sphere. I think they goofed by not playing Sword of the Meek here. Could be just me, but I think they have goofed. We'll take a gander at what we got going on here. Yeah, we have another Snapcaster. So let's put Signet and then Snapcaster here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna play Knowledge Pool here. 6. I'll do it this way so I don't have to actually use the path. All right, cool. Yep. So we're gonna throw Snapcaster into the bin here. I guess it would have been better to throw the path into the bin. Yeah, Tezzeret's the problem here. All right, what do we get? Snapcaster, Zorius, Darkslick, Polluted. Wow, nothing. All right. Yeah, I was going to attack Tezzeret right now to kind of keep him a little closer to the ground here. So our opponent can't actually use these right now. Just as an observation. And we have, at the present time, we have instant speed access to anything in the pool. All right, we'll be ticking up Jace here. Be ticking up good old Jace here. I guess they could activate Bridge here. If they do that, we can path out our Snapcaster to block. Well, thanks for the Mox Opal. I appreciate it. I would like to ramp a little bit later. We actually will have Metalcraft. Thank you, opponent. I appreciate it. Now his stuff costs one more. You didn't think about that. Our opponent is pondering how they get Snapcaster out of here. Not realizing it is a hard lock. It's a hard lock in this sense. Now we just have to worry about Tezzeret and Bridge at the moment. We have Jace to avoid Bridge problems. Oh, they're going to give us something else. Oh, thank you. I'll take a Sword of the Meek too. I appreciate it. Thank you, opponent. Teferi can still attack. Our opponent is thinking about this. Understanding how this works. Thank you. We'll put that Sword of the Meek there just in reserves. I appreciate it, opponent. Oh, now they're going to try to cast something. It's going to cost too much, opponent. This is how it works. Pool plus Teferi. All right, they're going to dig for answers here. They're going to dig for answers. All right, cool. We'll get to kill down Tezzeret here and go on the uptick plan. Gonna go ahead and do that. All right, the agent's down. Create a Thopter. So we'll let this happen. We're going to go ahead and throw Path into the knowledge pool. Sounds good. I actually will go ahead and just get Mox Opal out. There we go. Let's cast. I will take that so I can pay for the dampening sphere that's been killed. Never mind. We'll go ahead and Snapcaster in here. Send Snapcaster into the knowledge pool. We will get Path out. There's Path. I would like to cast it. Let's get rid of Thopter here so we can kill Tezzeret. They do get a land. We're okay with this. All right, and we'll look at the top of their deck. Yeah. because it honestly doesn't really matter at this point. What else we got in here? Got a couple Snapcasters. Could get Snapcaster to put Thirst for Knowledge back into the knowledge pool. I do appreciate your collective brutality, opponent. Thank you very much. They might be casting this just to get low enough for the bridge here. We could cast Teferi in order to cast Collective Brutality at instant speed to remove a Thopter. This is an option for us. Our poor opponent. I don't think they figured it out just yet. They keep putting things into the knowledge pool. I promise it is not bugged. Our opponent hasn't talked to us yet, though. Usually they ask a question. Usually our opponents ask a question. Attempting to use and cast, I don't know, Snapcaster here? Or the sword. Oh, they're trying to cast the sword. Yep. Yeah, he can get one Thopter and leave bridge, or he can get two Thopters and get rid of bridge. At the same time, though, Jace is fine with 30 plus cards in each of our decks here. No questions so far. Let's bring this in, and just in case our opponent asks a question. We are curious if they are going to ask a question. Knowledge pool is under here, by the way. We're not worried about seeing knowledge pool. We have their Mox Hope over here. It's kind of cool. A little ramp. Does our opponent have questions for us? There is some part of me that really likes a deck that our opponent needs to ask questions. Oh yeah. Honestly, Jace does an uptick and just bounces a Thopter too. It's like really good against tokens. Our opponent is, again, tapping mana. Maybe it costs a little extra. No, it doesn't cost extra, opponent. I'll bring the chat back over if they ask a question, and we'll have an education session here if needed. Most people, what ends up happening is most people are reading this card and not understanding that this card is interacting with it. This one just looks like a control card. Kind of like oh, okay, you're going to prevent me from countering your next spells. And then we play Knowledge Pool, and they're like, okay, that's fine. Not realizing this is a hard lock. All right. Another sword goes into the bin here. We could have remanded that to go get like a Snapcaster or something like that. Our poor opponent. It's okay, opponent. You'll figure it out. I have faith. I have faith in all my opponents today. They will figure it out. We'll just see here quietly. How's everyone's Thursday? Ours is going very well right now. We have completely confused our opponent. Honestly, if you're looking for a deck to take to F&M, this one's fun, except it takes a lot of explaining. Maybe not the best. All right, some ley lines might be pretty good here. Rest in Pieces might be pretty good as well. Negates seem all right as well. What's not great? Settles and Wrath of Gods, probably. Although it's probably good to have one or two in, so we'll probably leave these Supreme Verdicts in, because they have blue. They're probably countering some stuff. Surgical Extraction's not very good. Stony Silence is the ham sauce here. Bridges, they're playing bridges, so we'll not do that. I think Rest in Pieces are good here. D-Sphere, Stony Silence, Rest in Peace, Negates. Leyline, if we can find room. What's not winning here? Elspeth isn't winning here. We're going to take one Wrath effect out. A lot of their stuff's pretty cheap. We could probably take a Singleton Remand out. We'll take a pair of Paths out as well. Although Path becomes our instant speed knowledge pool. I think path is not as good. I'm kind of tempted to take a third path out. Actually, maybe just all of them. Let's leave a remand in. Let's take these 6 out. Wrath, Elspeth, and Paths for D-Sphere, which is really good removal. Stony, Rest in Pieces, and Negates. Question is, do we want the ley lines? They have black, so they're playing blue-black Thopter Sword Foundry, and they're going to be able to do Thought Seizes and so on and so forth. The question is that, are we worried about Agent of Bolus? Are we worried about Collective Brutalities? Are we worried about Thought Seizes or Inquisitions? Inquisition, probably not as much. We don't have a lot actually on the low end of our curve, ironically. Thought Seizes, I'm a little worried about. Thought Seize, I am a little worried about. But can I find room for 2 to 3 of these ley lines? Probably not. Jace seems like it'll be pretty good in this matchup. I kind of want to leave Jace in. Our opponent has finally asked the question. It wasn't allowing me to click yes to cast a card. We just say Teferi. I don't mind sharing that it's Teferi. I'd rather our opponents understand how this deck works and then try to beat opponents through that knowledge and prove out the deck is worth playing at a higher level than just some fun, casual goodness. Our opponent is mulling over our one-word response to Teferi, the Mage of Locks. We'll see if it clicks. They're probably looking up the card really quick. They got to get the rest of the text on it. By the way, our opponent got 61 cards. They're not sure what to bring in against us. Ah, okay. It turns them into instants. Nope. Trigger on the stack. Since the stack is not clear, anything in response has to be at instant speed. Therefore, when resolving the casted card, it is being resolved at instant speed. And Teferi doesn't like that. All right, look at our lack of color. This hand's really good, minus the fact that we can't cast anything at the moment. Now that we've explained all that, guarantee you they take Teferi or Knowledge Pool as soon as they see it. Which is alright. We're going to keep this probably. A blue will help us find things, gives us Negate, and a Rest in Peace, which can be any land basically, except our other Field of Ruins and Ghost Quarters, which means we have 3 non-hits. What do you mean by isn't clear? Did I say? Since the stack is not clear, stack has items in it still. Trigger is on the stack. Stack is not clear. It's not empty. All right. That's fair. I was unclear with my explanation. We'll keep this. We'll hope it's good enough. The trigger is on the stack, so there's some instant speed. If you look up the rule for instant speed, it's gotta be. Yeah, there we go. There you go, Zale. Look at that. Verbatim. So clicking card in exile, add it to the stack, which is considered instant speed. Abilities have yet to resolve. Oh boy. I really want to explain this. Careful with time. Okay. Let's be careful with their time. They're at 9 minutes. Our opponent's like really interested. How about this? Too flustered to care, really? Let me do this. Teferi, Pool, MTG Goldfish. Neat combo. It is a neat combo. There. Saffron Olive explains it. All right. Our opponent, so this is why we play, chat. Our opponent appreciates us talking through it because we're educating people to be better Magic players. By the way, this top deck Temple of Enlightenment is probably the best thing since sliced bread. We're going to keep this. We actually kind of want our lands, so we'll take that. Yes, when there is a spell in the stack, anything added must be at instant speed. Yes, indeed. We have Zale, the L1 judge. All right, Thopter. The Thopter's down. Well, the Thopter being down, we could wait for the negate, or we try to rest in peace here. Do we rest in peace here, or do we negate? Do we negate? I'm gonna rest in peace here. I think rest in peace is slightly stronger here than waiting for a negate. Should probably try for judgeship. I've considered it, but then I would be judging things instead of playing games with you guys. I'm relatively knowledgeable about most of the game. I will not ever make a call at a higher than F&M event, but I will help people at F&M, certainly. No, there goes the gate. All right, it's fine. We have Jace. We have Jace, chat. There's not too many calls for L1s. Here, let's get rid of this. I'm gonna go get blue mana and play the Serum Visions. What? No, Zale, you are incredible in our hearts. We believe in your greatness. We're gonna put both of these at the bottom. We don't want any of that. I need to find Teferi. PPTQ system killed L1s? I'm sorry. Deep down, Zale, you are everything to us. What is this guy? Artifacts you control have hexproof. At the beginning of upkeep, if you control an artifact with the highest converted mana cost or tied, draw. Well, that's gonna change very soon. Gets a draw out of it. We can bounce this, actually. Actually, chat. What if we did just bounce that? Make him replay it? I like that. I don't know why. I really like that, though. Let's bounce this guy. No extra draw for you over there. Bounced. Using the other abilities of Jace. The Mind Bender. The Mind Shriveler. The one that changes your thoughts. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa now. Now. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have the combo. Yes, we do. We're gonna play the combo here and hope not to die to them over there. You have to have an L2 for PBTQs unless your PTQ is massive. Most stores just have the one. Bead that path. Bobble. Play that other card. Come on. Oh, all right. Well, let's see if they have a counter here. Do you have a counter for Teferi? Teferi of goodness. Countered. Countered? Were for two. What are they worrying for 2? Okay. They have the sword. Sure. Go right ahead, opponent. So we killed Tezzeret here. We killed Tezzeret. I'm gonna go get an island's fine here. Luckily, Tezzeret's gone here. And then we're gonna knowledge pull here and hope it's enough. Okay, we're gonna grab a couple things here. Oh, another rest in peace, another knowledge pull, an abrupt decay. That seems pretty good. Don't mind if I do, opponent. So he can make 2 more creatures. So we have a 2-turn clock, but we can also block with Teferi. We need to draw an action spell here. Oh, he's just gonna hook it up. Hook it up. All right. You got it. All right. Well, that's action right there. Go ahead and attack back here. All right, we can do this at instant speed. I guess I'll just do it now. So we'll play Teferi, go into the knowledge pool. So we have a backup Teferi, and we're going to grab their abrupt decay. Thank you, abrupt decay. I would like to cast this on Thopter. They'll probably do sack to itself here, which is fine with us. Makes a little 1/1. Could be a bigger one here soon. I guess doing that on their turn would have been better, now that I think about it. Wait, why are there 2 Thopters? Alright, so he hits us for 3. We do need something to clear these up here. There's another knowledge pool. What do we got in here? Knowledge pool, Teferi, rest in peace, Serum Visions. These are both flying, so we gotta just attack in here. I have to cast this knowledge pool now. And I'm gonna cast it for Serum Vision so we can hit maybe a few things here. Knowledge pool, it's very expensive. Knowledge pool into the knowledge pool, getting Serum Visions. Yeah, Serum Vision's what I want. I want to draw and set myself up with something. Remand and negate. Both of these are bad. Sort of. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Remanded. 1, 2. Hold on. Because D-Sphere is going to have to go into the pool here. So D-Sphere is going to go in when I play it. All right, so we have to bottom and put Remand on top. We have to play D-Sphere holding priority. When we play the D-Sphere out, we hold priority, we play Remand. We'll have a flooded strand to go fetch. And from there, we'll be able to play a knowledge pool, and then D-Sphere will get to play and hopefully hit something else. I think that's how we got to do it. Notice our opponent's not playing anything here. All right, so play this out. 1, 2, 3 to play it, remand it, and replay it. Let's see here. So I need... Sure, a plains is fine here. 1, 2, 3 to play it. We are going to respond to it by remanding it. So we get 2 knowledge pools here. We're going to cast knowledge pool with the first spell here to get more options for when this D-sphere goes off. More things. And we find another D-sphere. There we go. And then this one, we're going to cast a knowledge pool. And then that should trigger this one over here, I believe. Did it not? Because the remand, the knowledge pool is already on the trigger. Bummer. Got a couple knowledge pools here, chat. We didn't quite do it. Alright, opponent got it in game 2. Let's go to game 3. We needed it in... we needed to bottom, and then whatever we drew here, well, it would have been a land. Okay. Let's go with... I think everything's fine here. Yeah, I think I like everything here. Just try not to completely punt ourselves into the ground. The D-spheres are great. Alright, we'll keep this. This is a nice assortment of cards. We'll go get a Hallowed Fountain. And we'll Serum Visions. Let's put top. Put top and top. Alright. So this is good. We're going to have Knowledge Pool. We're going to have Azorius Signet down. We'll hopefully get there. D-Sphere is good for any of their threats as well. Got lots to think about. Ah, you are correct. You are correct. Cast Sphere, let it resolve for the pool, remand it, etc. You are correct. Well played, the genius. The genius that lives amongst us. So we could have had last game. We have accidentally taken this to a third game. That is the play, Zale. That is, that's some deep thought there. Alright. So we had a knowledge pool here. I think here I'm just going to go ahead and use Snapcaster and Serum Visions here. I don't mind doing this. Set ourselves up here. Find a Field of Ruin, Serum Visions, and a Rest in Peace. Let's put Rest in Peace on top and then Serum Visions on top. Both cards are good here. We can also look towards getting Teferi down here shortly. Mox Opal from our opponent. There's the Thopter. Do they have the Sword of the Meek? Thought Seizes, so our good cards are hidden. Ooh, they take the D-Sphere. Little do they know. Little do they know. Doom is upon them. Alright, we'll play our land. We're going to go ahead and play our Serum Visions to draw Rest in Peace. We're going to put Snapcaster. Let's put Snapcaster on bottom and the plains on top. We're going to go ahead and play our Rest in Peace. That's right, we already had the white. And we'll get in for 2. It's the life of a Johnny Spike player. Respect. I respect it. So we have 2 turns here for the lock. I don't feel like our opponent has too many counters, so Teferi should get down without a problem here. Witchbane Orb. Alright. That's pretty good, actually. Honestly, I might, like I said before, I might just jam Teferi out here while they're tapped out. Hold on. I don't have enough to do this, do I? I need more blue. I need more blue. If I fetch 1, 2... I don't have enough, chat. I don't have enough. I don't have enough blue. Alright, we're going to use a Field of Ruin on their turn at the end step here. And then we'll Thirst for Knowledge. Oh, create a little flyer. Little flyer dude. Pentap Prison. Disappear. Tezzeret. Makes Witchbane Orb a 5/5. Alright, so at this point we're going to go ahead and do this so that we can get blue here. We're going to go ahead and Thirst for Knowledge. Just see if we have something that would work. Let's get rid of 2 cards here. Remand and Snapcaster, I think. Snapcaster is another blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't really play Teferi. Let's just... Alright. They have to sacrifice something. Will we block here? Let's go ahead and just play Teferi down here. I have tapped too much mana. That's fine. Alright, so Tezzeret. Another little 1/1 here. Makes another 5/5 here. This is very, very bad for us. Alright, maybe we spike one of our awesome cards off the top here. Bobble's a problem. Collective Brutality. Well, we're at 2. There's Jace. What does Jace get us? Jace bounce. He makes this a 5/5. I think we just have to try to play this line here. We're gonna bounce. We'll bounce Witchbane Orb since they can't replay that. These are flyers though. It's not gonna matter, is it? It doesn't matter, chat. We might have punted this a couple different ways. Oh. All right. All right. Let's draw a card here. What was on top? Another Jace, Teferi. We're a little ways away. Really like to play a Tezzerator deck. Hey, that guy had one. But yes, we should have had game 2. Should have had game 2. Yeah, it's just hard to justify buying narrow cards like that. Just like Mesmeric Orb. No, I totally understand. I get you. Alright, we're going to keep this. No real way to interact with our opponent, but Serum Visions will hopefully set us up here. Maybe they'll be very hesitant because we're blue-white. I don't know. It's a possibility. D-Sphere is good. Thirst for Knowledge is pretty good. We did get another Serum Visions. We have no idea what our opponent is. Let's bottom D-Sphere and top the Thirst for Knowledge. D-Sphere would have been really good. Really good, just saying. Let's see here. Bottom Elspeth, top the Serum Visions. And let's just play an island and pass turn. We're not in too bad of a shape. Here. We may be doing Snapcaster Serum Visions. Opponents making all the creatures. Oh yeah, D-Sphere would have been great. It's a shame we didn't know. It is a shame we didn't know. Oh boy. Alright, what digs us the deepest? Thirst for Knowledge does. We need to hit a Supreme Verdict, Wrath of God type effect here. Real fast, too. Opponent has a bajillion mana. Druid. Not too scary just yet. Shaman of the Pact. Are we just dead here? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I can block with Snapcaster. 3, 6, 7, 8. Sure. You got a collected company over there? Alright, we'll go ahead and Thirst for Knowledge here. We can do 2 cards here. Let's just pitch Serum Visions and Remand here, not to give them any knowledge, and just see what's off the top here. Path is not enough. Alright. Path is not enough. Alright, D-Sphere can come in here. Wrath of God, settle the wreckage. I think that's all I really need here. Elspeth's too late. Jaces are probably no good here, so those can all come out. Bring these in. I do have these Ensnaring Bridges. I'm not sure we get low enough. They're more for the matchups where they have creatures like Jund, is what I was thinking of. Yeah, I think this is fine. Now that we know they're elves, we can keep an appropriate hand. This feels like an appropriate hand. We'll see. By the way, we have our playset of Flooded Strands. I will be fetching basics here, mainly because we have the ability to forward everything. Let's put top. I probably should have done that slightly different. We kind of want both of those, so I'm not going to fetch necessarily with the Flooded Strand. I would like my other card, please. Thank you. So we have Path and D-Sphere. Alright. This is fine. Actually, it's kind of really nice because the Path is hidden. They can't take both D-Spheres, so that's good too. Takes a D-sphere here. Alright, we can Serum Visions here if we wanted. Or we can D-sphere. I think we can just wait. I don't mind pathing something important here. And then we can path something. We could then snap path next turn. We can D-sphere. We can do a lot of different approaches here. Another Thoughtseize. Alright. We only picked up a path. I'll go ahead and let this resolve. Takes our other D-sphere. Heritage Druid. We'll go ahead and hit whatever comes out right here. Oh, we can't hit that. Alright, respect. I cannot hit that. Makes a token. Alright. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and path the Heritage Druid here. Go ahead and path it now. And then we can snap path something as well. And then we can get Teferi down, which he's a pretty reasonable blocker. We are going to need one of our Wrath effects. Can they untap Nettle Sentinel? What do you got for us, opponent? A little elfin opponent. Let's see here. Let's throw the overlay back up, see if it's working today. Come on, little overlay. You got it? You got it? Okay. All right. It's just a 3-2 here. I might actually go ahead and just run Snapcaster out here to take one less point of damage. And I'll get rid of this Nettle Sentinel, I think. Seems like an okay card to get rid of. And then we'll just take a bolt to the face. Little bolt to the face. That's okay with us. I'll actually go ahead and block this, I think. Seems fine to me. There's Knowledge Pool. Well, we certainly give this a shot here. They have an active Nissa, though, so that's going to be interesting. What's interesting is they can go to attack step, and we can actually flash into Teferi, and then they won't be able to like collect a company, hoping to hit a something that would boost the elves. Well, they kind of do it anyway. It's a 5/4. A 5/4, huh? All right. I'm guessing we just have to go ahead and play Teferi out here. If we happen to find a Wrath, oh well. Is that how we play this? If we play Teferi out and they swing with the team after another tick down, we block here, we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, exactly. Looks like I'm just supposed to just hope that it's on the top here. Let's hope it's on the top. A Wrath effect. I don't think playing Teferi does anything here. Wrath? Remand. Remand into a path to exile is a possibility. I think our elf opponent might have us, though. they tick down, they've got us. They go to attacks. We could flash into Teferi here. 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. All right, well, we'll go ahead and flash in Teferi here. We'll block one of these little dudes over here. They make a plant. Elvish Mystic. Play Elvish Mystic. Don't have another Shaman of the pack, please. Wrath Effect. Another Teferi. Another Teferi, chat. Too many Teferis. Alright. Opponent's got it. There's a Cryptic. Wonder where our Wrath effects were. Where were they? Alright, chat. We gotta turn this around. We're 0-2. We punted the first league match. We got smashed the second league match. See if we can turn things around. See if we can turn it around, chat. We're 0-2, they're 0-2. It's time to turn it around. Oh boy. We can draw out from this, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. We have lots of draw. Humans. It's really bad. Aether Vial. That's a good draw. It's a good draw. Bottom both of these. We don't need really any more lands, at least in the near future here. Remand feels really bad with the Cavern over there. Not really sure how much I'm going to get to hit with that. The humans. The humans. Thalia. Yep. We'll go ahead and entertain that we might get to remand something here. It's very unlikely, though. Now we need that extra land that we just pitched. Thirst for Knowledge is also more expensive. I guess we actually can't remand because of Thalia here. We'll fetch our Hollowed Fountain. Alright. They gotta take Supreme Verdict here. The jig is up. They know what's up. They know what's up. They have to take Supreme Verdict. I can't imagine them not taking Supreme Verdict. Having a good look. Our opponent is reading the novel of cards that we have in our hand. Took Thirst for Knowledge. Interesting. I find that very interesting. We can't cast Thirst for Knowledge next turn, and we now have a Supreme Verdict in hand still? They must have another freebooter. That's the only way this makes sense. Hey, Marauder Otter. What's up? Oh, they have a phantasmal image. Now they can take Supreme. Why what? We drew Temple of Enlightenment. Put that on top of our library. That is a good one. We can get our Supreme Verdict back here in 2 turns, and then blast away the board. I didn't think it was that. I'm pretty sure it's more closer to this. Whoa, you're casting me under the TV? That's kind of crazy, man. Careful. Careful, I might bite. Champion of the Parish. A human. Thalia's Lieutenant. We might not survive here, chat. Gonna get hit for 5, 6, 7. Next turn is gonna be a lot as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they don't cast anything, but then I can't. I'd have to kill Thalia or I have to kill Champion of the Parish. Well, this doesn't help. All right. Well, that was painful, chat. Wrath of God and Settle the Wreckage are going to be coming in here. Stony Silence isn't too bad. D-Sphere is not too bad. Bridges and ley lines are interesting. I think Elspeth has to go here. I think, honestly, the Romans have to go. So these 4 for the 4 Romans. By the way, we're family-friendly stream here. We don't do such things. I don't mind actually bringing in the bridges here. It's kind of a unique one to bring in against our opponent. Can go down probably 1 Jace or 1. No, we'll go down the Cryptic if we're bringing in bridges. Do I want these ley lines in here? They would be good. Let's bring a ley line in for a Teferi and just hope to spike it. It's family friendly though, man. Wouldn't want to do anything wrong. Stony Silence is good here. And D-Sphere, Supreme Verdict, all the goods here. A human is coming to say hello to us. It's a good human too. Path is pretty good here. Let's go ahead and place Stony down. It's not bad to have down on turn 2 against our Aether Vial based type of opponent. We're looking to beat humans here. We are struggling. We are playing in competitive as well. A meddling mage naming Supreme Verdict. Name Supreme Verdict. Alright, we're going to hang tight here briefly. Hang tight. Noblest of Hierarchs. Making the champion larger. Thalia's Lieutenant. Let's go ahead and go get white here. I probably want to get rid of the Horizon Canopy, honestly. So they can't draw later. go ahead and path this good old meddling mage. We'll take our good 5 here. We do end up spiking the last land here that we needed, which is really nice for us. So we'll go ahead and Supreme Verdict while we have the opportunity. D-Sphere can clean up some stuff right after. Maybe they'll play the same card twice. They're digging. What do they have in hand they didn't want to play out? I don't know. Jace is going to prove to be probably pretty important here. Meddling Mage. They can name Jace. They can name D-Sphere. I feel like they're going to name Path or Supreme Verdict. If we get Jace down, I might just bounce Meddling Mage, honestly. Daze it? Oh, that's right. Cast Daze. All right. This is Daze in disguise. Names Teferi. Well, let's play good old Jace. I'm going to bounce this. Make them replay it if they would like. Make them replay it if they like. They're going to be like, whoa, he bounced this. Teferi was an amazing suggestion. Name's Teferi again. We got it. Well, there's Teferi. Let's draw some cards. Oh gosh, we have it all. We have it all, chat. We can hide Knowledge Pool here. Let's do... Knowledge Pool and D-Sphere here. Can play a land. Can play Azorius Signet here. Oh. Can't use Azorius Signet. We're a little light on the finances here. All right. Might have misjudged. Might not have judged that well. We have Path, though, so we're going to Path the Meddling Mage here. Path the Meddling Mage. All right, that was cool. Good job, opponent. So we have Teferi that we can play out, and then after Teferi, we have the Knowledge Pool. We have Jace to bounce things. Oh, don't be Meddling Mage. Oh my gosh. Would you get out of here, Meddling Mage? Name something different. Oh, come on. Would you stop that? Would you stop that? Oh my gosh, do they have another Meddling Mage? Phantasmal Image? Wow. Supreme Verdict is named here. All right, we're going to protect good old Knowledge Pool. I'm going to hit up this Meddling Mage. I can't fetch because Knowledge Pool's on top. I can't fetch because Knowledge Pool's on top. Yeah, D-Sphere value. We actually had to be careful which one we clicked, by the way. Oh, are you kidding me? He's going to kill Jace. He's got it. He's going to kill Jace. You jerk. By the way, Jace has probably gotten us out of this game here. All right. 5. We can do 5 with Teferi. We could snap Path as well. We can snap Verdict if we wanted. We decided not to do that one, though. Let's see what they got. Thalia. Well, Teferi's good with that. Let's go play a Teferi here. Ta-da! Da-da-da! And we get to block and eat Athalia's Lieutenant. I guess Reflector Mage is a little bit of a problem here. No Reflector Mage, okay. I think here... I don't think we have to worry about anything. We're just going to Snapcaster... Probably Snapcaster Path, Thalia, and then go from there. Okay. Go ahead and Snapcaster here. We'll target Path. Should be able to start locking this game out here. Give me Path here. Path Athalia. We're gonna fetch. Play the knowledge pool. It's gonna be good, chat. It's gonna be good. We have a D-sphere to clean some stuff up a little bit later. A little knowledge pool. Nice. Look, activated abilities can't be activated. Let's go ahead and run in with Snapcaster here. All right, on their turn, I'm just gonna like, you know, F6 here. F6. Nothing to be done here. Gonna take a sip of the waters. Hey, we get an Aether Vial. Thank you. I appreciate it. He's giving us bad cards, though. All right. By the way, what did they give us? Let's see here. Thalia's Lieutenant. Oh, a Dark Confidant. That's pretty good. We got another Teferi. Backup Teferi, just in case. You know, good old Teferi. All right, we're going to see if there is a question. We are going to see if there is a question. Opponent, do you have a question? You have a question for us? Do you have a question for us, opponent? This is totally the reason to be playing this deck. No questions so far. No questions. All right, we'll play our land here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and D-sphere. D-sphere is gonna go gobbled up into the pool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just get Thalia's Lieutenant out here. Cast. These are humans. They're humans. They become really big. Let's go ahead and Thirst for Knowledge, which actually is going to turn into a D-sphere to get rid of this guy. I wonder if our opponent has a question now. Let's see here. Where's D-sphere? There it is. Cast a D-sphere. All right. We got there. The Remands probably are a little better than I'm thinking they are. Our Singleton Leyline's decent. We could also Surgical Extraction something if we destroyed it. I think we're going to just stay the course here. Again, try to spike the ley line. If we don't spike it, that's fine. All right, we have some bridges here. So this is probably not expected from us. They do have probably ways to kill the knowledge pool, but it's kind of weird because they have to usually cast 2 things to kill the knowledge pool. But we're going to see how these bridges fare for us. Aether Vial is very good for them. All right, Mr. Mind Sculptor. We're going to put that card on top. That's a good card. F6 to their turn. Champion of the Parish. Go ahead and fetch here. Go get a basic island here and play a Azorius Signet. If the board looks a little crazy here, we'll be able to Supreme Verdict it away. A couple champions. That's pretty worth some Supreme Verdict stuff. Champions also grow too large for bridges, so that's good. Noblest of Hierarchs. Yeah, I think this is a board we want to... No freebooter? No freebooter? No Thalia? Ooh, Thalia's Lieutenant. Okay. We get hit for 9. That hurts. Alright. Let's do this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Supreme Verdict. Alright. Let's go, opponent. Stays on 2. This is interesting. Opponent's going to bring something in. Meddling Mage. That's fair. We have a Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Sculpting the Mind. Name's Path to Exile. Excellent choice, opponent. Phantasmal Image. What do they name here? Part of me wants to just get both bridges down, but it's dangerous. Jace the Mind Sculptor. That's pretty good from our opponent. That's a good top deck as well for us. Those named were exactly what we had in hand. It's a little bit of a problem for us. We're gonna go ahead and go after these meddling mages here. It's like I'm being sniped. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Who knows? Who knows? But it was exactly the cards that I happen to have in hand. Kind of crazy. We do get the Jace here and then Path. Okay. Uses Horizon Canopy to dig with Horizon Canopy. Something for 3 here. Mantis Rider. Go ahead and path that. That's not... I don't want that in my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think Jace is where we want to be here. Let's take a peek. Land, Snapcaster, Thirst for Knowledge. I think I don't mind both of these, actually. Let's go ahead and not fetch. We'll see if we can dump something that we don't really need here. Actually, since we like both cards on top, let's just take a peek here. Would I like to put it on the bottom of the library? No. We can deal with that one. No, thank you. You can have that one. And you may play it if you would like. Dark Confidant. There he is. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the top card of our opponent's library. Athalia's Lieutenant. They can have that one too. Let's go ahead, Snapcaster, and we will go ahead and Path the Dark Confidant. I'd like to draw this Thirst for Knowledge, so we'll just sit tight here and not crack to play bridges out. We're going for the Jace kill this game. Going for the Jace kill. So far, nothing's been too scary. Oh, gets an extra draw. An extra draw, chat. All right, let's tick up first. Take a peek. An Aether Vial. No, they can have an Aether Vial. Let's go ahead and use an Ensnaring Bridge here and pass the turn. Thirst for Knowledge plus Ensnaring Bridge is an interesting combo, wouldn't you say so, chat? Zathrid. They have that Thalia's. Our opponent gives it up. Gives it up. Oh, Stony Silence would... Oh, Teferi. Oh. Oh, we have some good stuff coming here. All right. Got one, chat. We got one. Ticking up with Jace. Maybe Jace likes this deck. Who knows? Gotta win 2 more. We gotta win 2 more, chat. Yeah, we should be 2-1. We did punt slightly. Slightest of punts. This one's not a keepable hand. Although the Serum Visions is here, we have 2 knowledge pools and we don't need those in hand. We're gonna mulligan. This isn't very good either, but we'll put the Remand on top. We're going to go ahead and Field of Ruin instead of Flooded Strand, and then we'll draw that extra Remand. So we have a little bit of time here is what I'm looking for. Unknown opponent. Well, okay, Remand's not very good. Dang it. all right, opponent. Okay. I guess the Field of Ruins are going to be nice here. Remand will hopefully help us find something. Maybe we'll catch something that's 2 mana. I'll take a Signal Pest here. They probably have another land here, but... Oh well. Gotta draw somehow. Nothing. Alright. That's good for me. Knowledge pool. Let's play Field out here and pass the turn. We'll go ahead and Remand the first target again here. See if they have a land for us this time. Not even gonna play anything. Okay. Okay, opponent. I said no. Signet. The Wrath God. Let's go ahead and put Jace out here. But I'm gonna bounce this. Kind of make them replay it. Hopefully they draw land and get to play 2 things here because they're super excited. And then we can Wrath the board. Come on, opponent. Where's your land? Oh. Well then. Wrath of God on a Memnite. The super value. Super value, chat. Or poor old opponent here. Wow, it's almost tempting to try to desphere this and then get him. Let's play the Signet out here and probably just plan to thirst for knowledge. There's a drum. A drum. This is really tempting to Wrath right here. Yeah, I think this is worth Wrathing next turn. Go ahead and Thirst for Knowledge here. Let's get rid of the artifact. We're a little ways from Knowledge Pool doing stuff. We have a Supreme Verdict, Wrath of God, Detention Sphere, all the good stuff. That being said, we ditch this and the opponent's just like, excuse me one moment. What is this? It's a card, opponent. Don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and Serum Visions. We can do this safely. Glacial Path. Do we need 2 paths? Seems aggressive to have both of these. I guess we'll put them on top. Put down the Glacial Fortress. We can Serum Visions again and still Wrath here, so we'll do that. We'll take one of these paths. And Elspeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. Put Path on top. Put Elspeth on top. Wrath. Oops. Wrath the board. And pass the turn. That's pretty good, chat. They can't be generated. We could 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Never mind. They found a Mox Opal. All right. You did it, opponent. I was going to say we could desphere them and do something here, and it would have been like crazy. Well, we probably just verdicting again. So what do we do here? Just verdict. Yeah, I think I just verdict here. Verdict. It's almost tempting to just desphere the Springleaf Drum. Is that greedy? Yeah, it's super greedy. That's super greedy, chat. A little Vault Scourge. Nothing to be worried about. Steel Overseer. All right. I think we'll go ahead and just path the Steel Overseer. It's going to give them the mana that have probably been craving this entire time. But now we have Elspeth. Elspeth with path. All right, chat. Let's take this game away from our Affinity player here. Three mana. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Just kidding on the 3 mana, chat. 2 mana. Steel Overseer. 1 mana. 2 mana. Arcbound Ravager. We're going to path Arcbound Ravager here. Probably going to desphere the Vault Scourge, which is where I think they'll put this. Oh, they're going a little all in on this. Oh, baby. We're going to D-sphere wherever this ends up. All right, sweet. The other thing we could do is just like destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater here, and then D-sphere this. It's a possibility. I'm pretty sure they can't just kill my Elspeth here. Punished if they can. Got him, chat. Got him. Alright, Stony Silence is in. Surgical Extraction could be okay. D-Sphere, Settle the Wreckage, Wrath of God. These are all fine. Remands are bad in this matchup. I kind of want these bridges. They just feel really good. We'll go down a little bit of the combo here. A little bit of the combo has to be sacrificed, I think. If we happen to get there, we happen to get there. But otherwise, we got to take a chill pill here. I think Cryptic's a little high on the curve, but it's good. Taps the team. Elspeth is a little bit obnoxiously high. Obviously wins the game, though, for us. And their creatures could be really big. So we'll leave Elspeth in. Paths are good. I feel like I want a negate in here somewhere. Like a singleton negate. Take a plus. Thank you for the host. Appreciate it. I appreciate the host. Let's bring one of these in. Let's get rid of, honestly, let's get rid of Jace. Run that. All right. What do we got here? Signet, Serum, Path. We'll keep. We're on the draw as well. I will, Marauder. You take care. Have a good night's sleep. And enjoy work tomorrow. This is a problem card for us. Whoa. Calm down, opponent. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, we know what we need to kill. Need to find white mana here. We do not. Wow. Alright. We'll bottom both of these. We need mana. Needing mana ASAP. Or we will just die. A singleton white mana, I think, saves us here. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're a little ways away from good old Teferi here, so we're going to pitch Teferi. Another piece of the combo disappears. Arcbound Ravager. We need white mana and white mana now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need white mana now. This is lethal. Turn 3 on a mull to 5. Opponent has it, if they math it correctly here. Because this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vapor Snag. Our opponent's probably counting twice here. If only we had a path. We'll allow this to go. Woo! Woo, dangerous. Alright. We have found white mana. We'll allow them to try to go all in on Inkmoth here, possibly. We'll see what they do here. That would put us to 4-7. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a plains here. We're going to go ahead and path something. I think I want to path the steel overseer. Land? No land. All right. A Field of Ruin would be really good. All right. Go ahead and path again here. So we get hit for 9. 10, 11, 12. They've got it. All right, we're going to game 3 here. Sideboarding for game 3. I think we just submit it back. We're on the play. Try not to hold just one land, apparently. Even though we had a Serum Visions. Got baited in by the Serum Visions. Would I like to play first? Absolutely. All right. This is a much better hand. D-Sphere will help clean up any pesky, like cranial plating type things. Supreme Verdict should be able to clean up the rest. Teferi is one step to the combo. We are able to cast everything in our deck color-wise, so that's good. Opponent's going to 6. Maybe they'll go lower. We don't know, chat. We don't know. They're keeping 5. Must be a great 5. Let's see if they put one on top or not. They're going to draw whatever it is. They put it on bottom. All right, we'll play Glacial Fortress tapped here. That way I don't accidentally click something I don't mean to here. Spire and Mox Opal for our opponents so far. Nothing else to follow. That's good for us. Flooded Strand past the turn. We'll do that so we can get a Hallowed Fountain and not have to shock ourselves later. Dark Citadel. Arc-bound Ravager. It's pretty good for us. Honestly, we can wait on this D-Sphere probably. We'll hide that we have a Ghost Quarter for the time being. And we'll just plan to use Supreme Verdict on 2 creatures here. Spring Leaf. This is good for us. If they're tapping Arcbound Ravager here, have a big creature. Perfect. All right, Supreme Verdict looks good here. Supreme of Verdict. Wow, we can get our singleton Cryptic Command here. We'll Supreme Verdict. Pass the turn. Ghost Quarter's good in case they find Ink Moth. Aether Grid. All right, we're fine with that. End of turn, do this. What do they got here? 1, 2. All right, we're going to hold here. If they don't get another artifact out, we're probably pretty good here. They need 2 artifacts to be able to do some stuff with Teferi and such. So we can get the lock on them. Do I want to counter this? I don't think so. We're going to get the lock on them and go from there. Because this is 1 damage, 2 damage. And we can worry about gear per here in a second. I'm not terribly worried about the card, honestly. Yep, we're going to lock them. We can bounce it here in a second. Or maybe we hit a D-sphere off this or something cool. He's going to be able to do, what, 1, 2 damage to us? Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Look who showed up. Karn. Let's see here. Attacking, is that fine? We can do 1, 2, 3. Let's just hang back. There's no real rush here. No real rush here. We do need to bounce this relatively quickly because they can get still Darksteel Citadels down or Ink Moths or other things like that. And then they could get enough to get rid of Teferi. So let's be mindful of that, especially since we have a Teferi in here. See, there's one. Oh, why? Thank you. Yes, I will take a Mox Opal. I do appreciate it. Why? Thank you. Best thing here would be something that cost what, 4 or less for us, because we can then D-sphere away this Aether Grid. All right. Look at this Karn sitting down here, though, chat. By the way, there's one of their citadels. It's hidden. What else we got? Knowledge Pool. Thoughtseize. Don't need to cast that. That's silly. Opponent. Opponent is asking, why won't it let me cast Teferi? I see. Yep. Yep. You're locked at the moment. Can you beat Teferi? Like we said, they have Ink Moth, but we have a Ghost Quarter for that, so that's kind of good. We definitely could lose to this. Oh, never mind. We don't lose to anything here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and set ourselves up by putting D-Sphere in. We can actually get it with Bridge here shortly, if we would like. I would like Karn. Yes, please. Why, thank you. I do appreciate having Karn here. Let's see here. We'll reveal so we can draw. Drawing is good with Knowledge Pool. What do we reveal? Serum and Stony Silence. Why, thank you. I appreciate the Serum Visions, opponent. Let's go ahead and play a Serum Visions into the pool. We will get out our D-Sphere. Yep, got there. we got to play a Karn. Our opponent so graciously happen to have one of those near the top of their deck. All right, here we go, chat. Going to the last match of this league. We are 2-2. Let's see if MTG Bot can share that great knowledge here. All right, 2-2. We have a Serum Visions. We have Jace, the Mind Sculptor. I think we'll keep this. See if we can't get the 3-2 here in the competitive leagues with Teferi Pool. We are against what appears to be bottom U. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can bottom a land too. We're more than likely to draw another one before we draw Knowledge Pool here. Blue, 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 blue. Spreading seas. All right. We have been seized. We'll just chill with the Remand open here. Don't be turns. Don't be turns, please. There's the Knowledge Pool. All right, we have the combo. We just need to not die out of nowhere here. Hopefully this is not turns. It appears that it is turns. We will Remand this target. Slow them down briefly. Another Remand is not bad to see. All right, they play it, and we're going to get to draw now. Oh, they get to do it anyway on upkeep. It's kind of good, though, because it actually made it so... Let's play a Flooded Strand out here and pass the turn. It made it so they were tapped out on their turn. We have too many cards. I don't feel like Jace is very good here. I feel like Jace is too expensive. Ancestral Visions over there. Oh, chat. Ancestral Visions will be so delectable to have here in a moment. Gonna double draw here. Well, I don't feel like that's a very good card. I'm going to go ahead and play an island and pass the turn. We will get rid of Supreme Verdict. It certainly does not feel like the best card here. Another Dictate here. We'll allow that to resolve. We want to remand... we would like to remand a Time Walk spell. If they don't have a Time Walk spell, we'll attempt the Teferi here. And we're going to. All right, chat. Do we lock them? Or do they have a counter for this? What's so bad about Teferi? Don't mind him. He's okay. Oh, we win, chat. We win. Aside from the potential of decking ourselves. Oh, and we found Jace. All right. So play land. We play the Knowledge Pool. They can't counter it. We did it. We did it. Maybe we'll get their extra turn cards. It's happening. It's happening. Look at these great cards. All right, we got another Teferi, a Serum, Elixir, Exhaustion. Oh, none of those are good. Come on, opponent. All right, we're going to get Jace out here pretty quickly. We can attack in safely. All right, opponent. By the way, we're going to get an Ancestral. That's a hard lock, right? Yep. That's a hard lock. Yep. Try it. Go for it. I think our opponent has realized it is the hard lock. About the only thing that could happen is we could get decked too quickly. But it looks like our opponent's not gonna worry. All right. What do we got here? I think Wraths and Supreme Verdicts are no good here. Elspeth might be too slow. We'll have to see. Rest in Pieces are probably fine here, or Surgical Extractions to take one of their Time Walk spells. Negate's probably fine as well. Is there a reason to play Leyline? I have no idea. D-Sphere is pretty decent. Ensnaring Bridge isn't very good because then they just bounce it with Cryptics, which I'm sure they're running. Paths are probably no good here either. So that's 7. Let's do these. Let's do a ley line instead of a path. So there's 3 more that we can do here. I don't think so. Elspeth, like I said, is a question mark. Are we just winning through the lock here more times? Elspeth's probably never happening. So let's ley line again. Anything else I want? I don't think so. This is actually one of the few matchups that I think the combo is actually very good. Not to mention we get to draw a whole bunch of stuff too. All right. All right, we get to draw. All right, we're gonna get baited in by the Serum Vision Island again. Elixir of Immortality. Oh, chat. We'll put... All right, we'll put the Remand on top and the Island on top. I'm just gonna have double Remand and then Teferis for days. Ooh, they have white in their deck. All right. I don't think we're at risk here of using this, so let's just do that. And we'll pass the turn here. Gives us at least 1 more mana here. They don't play anything. We'll have double Remand here. Just kidding, they decided. That might help us. And it does. It does, and it's tempting to actually go ahead and de-sphere their Dictate here. What happens if we play Jace here as well? Do we just play Jace here while we have the opportunity? I think we do. We're gonna go 1 turn down on this stuff. Let's we could look at the top card and know one thing they draw. That's probably fine. A Giga Drowse. Would I like to put this on the bottom of the library? Actually, yes. Let's do that. No Giga Drowse for you. Alright, they get the double draw here. Serum Visions. We get to draw lots too, opponent. Looking for a land. They find one. Alright. Alright, we find our own lands. We have a bajillion Teferis here. Let's draw. Get rid of some of these Teferis maybe. There's our knowledge pool. So let's... One, two, three, four, 5. We can hide knowledge pool and Field of Ruin here. We can also just put like a snap. Let's put Teferi down and then a knowledge pool. Honestly, I think we just go for it. We just go for it here. They'll draw. I don't want Snapcaster. I kind of like the D-Spheres. Uh-oh, Temporal Mastery. What you doing there, Temporal Mastery? What you doing there? I'm just going to let this go. Allow them to take this extra turn that they're going to get here. And hope that they have to hit something a little harder here to cast. We'll see. Put a card on bottom. Why is it only showing 1? It is literally only showing one. They take another turn here. I have no idea. It might have been worth a try. Alright, we're at the end step here. We're going to go ahead and attempt a Teferi here. They have to be able to counter this. Counter, or they, like... There we go. Counter draw. Alright. Gonna do some drawing here. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what else we have on top. Well, we don't want a ley line here. I'm hard pressed to think I want a signet. Of the two, I guess I would prefer the signet here. We're going to use Serum Visions to put at least the ley line to the bottom here. And we don't need an extra knowledge pool, so we'll bottom both of those. I'll watch the miracle thing again, see if that's a thing. Land. Land. Time Warp. We'll go ahead and attempt a remand here. Spell Snares. We'll go ahead and remand again their Time Warp and see if they have another Spell Snare here. And they have a Dispel. Alright. Alright, opponent, go for it. Combo me. Can you combo me with one Dictate? They have plenty of lands. Temporal Mastery. Here we go, chat. Combos abound. Question is, maybe should I desphere the Dictate as soon as we got our Jace down? Possibly. They could have crypticed it. Part the Water Veil. This is a little harder for them to combo off on. Ancestral Visions. Kills Jace here. It tells me they're done. Alright, so what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 5. It's not enough. It's tempting to go ahead and just desphere. We could desphere this. And just hope they don't top deck it. I think that's a pretty good option here. Let's attempt it. Go ahead and try it again here. They don't know about our second one here. Looks like they might have F6. Nope. Double remands. Alright. They put everything back into their deck. I don't know if that was smart. So this comes off soon. Exhaustion. Alright. Let's yield to this. We'll go ahead and play the Signet down here. It gives us extra mana next turn if we can live that long. Oh gosh, double Dictate. Here we go. Surely they found one spell. That's all they needed. Exhaustion does it. Alright. Exhaustion number 2 did it for them. All right. See if we can play the counter war with our opponent. All right, we'll keep this. It's a negate. Rest in peace. Some good things here. We'll rest in peace. Prevents them from snapcastering things back. A D-sphere is not bad. We'll probably proactively use the D-sphere this time around. We can leave negate up here. We can also do thirst for knowledge, which are nice things. All right, rest in peace. We did not need another one of those. All right, opponent, what do you got for us? Gonna try to jam a dictate here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and thirst for knowledge. They can dictate in response if they'd like. Remand and 2 lands. We can get rid of rest in peace here. I kind of want both lands, unfortunately, but I think we'll draw another one. All right. Opponent's deciding whether dictate needs to stick here or later. We'll probably take the dictate and then D-sphere it this time around. Here, they want a deck list here really quick. Let me grab it for them. Oh gosh. I just hit the wrong button on my thing here. All right. They're asking for a deck list. They do like what we're doing here. We are happy to share such greatness. Such greatness. All right, we'll play our land. We can negate and remand here. We'll leave up our counters here. I think I want to go ahead and just negate this one. I don't want them to have that. That's their engine. This is their engine. That's how they go zoom zoom, chat. All right, another remand. It's pretty good. We'll sit tight with 2 remands available to us. Sit tight. There's the knowledge pool. Do I sit tight with 2 remands here? I don't think so. I think I gotta cast the Serum Visions and hope to hit a land. I do. I have a Detention Sphere I don't need and a Flooded Strand that I can take. Alright, we're 2 turns away, chat. Pretty sure they gotta go off here. They're gonna have a counter for Teferi, guaranteed. It's a nice notification. All right, well, we're gonna try to jam Teferi here. Go for the counter, win the war. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can wait for 1 more land. We could do that. Do we want to wait for one more here, chat? Or do we want to try to fire off Teferi right now? If I fire off Teferi right now, it probably gets through one counter. You like waiting? Alright, I'm good with waiting. There's our land. They know it's going to be a counter war here. They know it. So we're at 7, so we can Teferi here. This is a little bit what I was worried about. Alright, we'll let them take this extra turn here. See what happens here. I don't think I can go into counter war against a miracle, unfortunately. Giga Drowse. Alright, in response to Giga Drowse here, since they're going to hit everything, we're going to play Teferi down. I guess I should see what they're going to target here. See what they target. Alright. Let's make sure they target everything, because there is a way that we can probably Teferi plus a Remand. So let me see what they do here. So they have that target, Ghost. So they don't ever target the plains over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can do this. And then we can Ghost Quarter our own island here and go get an island. And then we'll have Remand up. Alright. Cool. And so we can actually counter them and they can't counter us. They could obviously tap our stuff down, but we get to counter anything for free here. So unless it's a turn spell, I'm not countering it. Exhaustion, it's a tough one. Alright. I know, those are the two they want. I will wait to see if they they moved to second main here. Our opponent's smart. That being said, they're taking an extra turn here, and they have basically one card on top. This draws them. Oh, Cryptic. Alright, bounces and draws. Serum Visions. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of need another card here. Okay. Exhaustion. Alright. It's like a time walk a little bit. Alright. Just got to F6 to them. Don't do it. Don't find anything, opponent. Please stop drawing. Come on, opponent. They are trying to win in the hardest way possible. Temporal Mastery. Spreading Seas. We don't really need... They are literally just trying to draw out here, chat. Time Warp. Everything's getting exiled here. One card in hand. What is that one card? Exhaustion. Okay. Oh my gosh, we have a Surgical here. Do we just take part the Water Veil? It's right here. That's their win condition, right? On their draw step, we take this in case they draw it to take them off for that turn. No, we don't want this to get countered. We fire it off now. Wait. Oh, that's right. This isn't in the... Rest in Peace is messing us up. Never mind. Rest in peace, you jerk. It's actually probably saving us, quite honestly. Wow, did they find a part the water veil? Even we're talking about extracting it. But it's in the wrong location. Alright, so we can Teferi. Oh my gosh, they found a temporal mastery. So they need one more turn spell here. Did our opponent just do it to us? They did. They just did it without any of their dictates, chat. They did it without any of their dictates. Oh. I feel like if we untap, we just win there. I feel like if we just untapped, we won there. Bummer, chat. Absolute bummer. We're gonna run this in maybe a Q or two here. Apparently there's severe thunderstorms. Yeah, let's run one or two Qs here as well. Man, that is a bummer though. Our opponents found the cards without the dictate. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Yep, that's why surgical didn't work. A little bit of a bummer. We'll play a couple Qs though. Usually we're not streaming on Thursdays, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I much appreciated it today. We'll give you a treat of a couple games here, but then we'll be calling it for the evening. Hopefully you guys are enjoying some good old-fashioned fairy pool. Nate, you may be slightly behind, yes. That just happens sometimes with the encoding of Twitch and how it gets to you guys. Ancestral, eh? Ancestral, eh? Play our Signet down, leave up Remand, pass the turn. I don't think I'm too worried about this Ancestral. Nothing from our opponent here. Just play a Field of Ruin, pass the turn. Not really a super reason to play Teferi just yet. But we may try to jam them here. We may try it. Double Island Mountain. Our opponent's got Ancestral. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine, opponent. Draw away. Ancestral down to 2. Down to 2, chat. Yeah, let's run out Teferi. It's aggressive. It's aggressive, but if they don't have a counter or anything here, then we're sitting pretty. Sitting pretty. Opponent's gonna give it a good read here. Giving it a good read. What does that card say? This card says, Flash, we may win the game. That's what that card reads. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and just run in here. Pretty safe to do so. Opponent can't really do anything while we're attacking. By the way, all of our creatures now have Flash, but we already play Flash creatures. You could play something else with this. What could you play? It'd be kind of fun. Young Pyro. Well, let's go ahead and counter draw. And apparently we win by doing counter draw. All right, we'll bring a couple negates in here. A detention sphere is probably fine. And rest in peace are probably okay. We'll go ahead and get rid of our snapcasters because of the rest in peace. We've been forgetting that fun interaction. We'll go down one Wrath of God. We'll go down one Teferi. And probably a Singleton Path. Kind of run this. Obviously, they can get to doing their Pyromancer stuff. We're not too worried about that. Serum Visions from our opponent. Alright, we have double path to exile, even going down one path. By the way, I love Teferi. He's an awesome card. I used to run one or two of them in the sideboard when I was playing Bring the Light Scape Shift. Along with Rug Scape Shift. More of the Rug version. He's just really cool. Alright, looks like it's going to be a little bit of a counter war here. We're okay with that. We will accept our counter war from our opponent. Ancestral. We'll just keep playing the cards out and just kind of shrugging and wondering what our opponent's going to do here. We do have a negate in case they just happen to try to, through the breach, Emrakul us. Guess I'll go ahead and Serum Visions here. I don't think Teferi would stick anyway. We'll put Serum on top, Island on bottom. Pass the turn. Honestly, I think Ancestral Visions is fine for us to let resolve. Serum Visions here. Rest in Peace is nice. Ghost Quarter is not bad, but we'll bottom it. Put Thirst for Knowledge on top. Question is Rest in Peace worth it here? Sure. See if we can get a little action from our opponent. Looking for a little action. There they go. Little reaction from our opponent. Just don't electrolyze though. Well, I kind of want the Thirst for Knowledge here. Yeah, we'll draw the Thirst for Knowledge. Alright, another Field of Ruin here. Here comes Ancestral. I get to draw some cards. That's fine with us. Absolutely fine. More lands. Lightning bolts us. Opponent's definitely more burn-ish. Let's make them use Desolate Lighthouse if they would like to. They do not. It appears they have everything they want in hand. In that case, we're going to go ahead and go after some more lands here. Why not? And we'll attempt a Thirst for Knowledge. We'll get rid of an artifact. The Signet we can get rid of. Alright, so we have all of our combo pieces here. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Well, Jace, you're going to just have to wait a turn. We have the combo ready. Combo with negate backup here. I don't think one extra land here is going to matter, so... Snapcaster. Let's go ahead and fire this off now. They have enough for Cryptic here. Let's see if we can negate this. Woo. Let's go ahead and path this and take our Teferi back here. A little counter war here. Or not. Dispels it. Alright. So they've remanded, dispelled, and spell snared there. We might try to just... If we find a land, we might just Jace. Electrolyzes us. And another, a Jace of their own. Alright. A Jace of their own. We could Elspeth here, which isn't too bad. We could try to do some Teferi stuff. I kind of like the idea of Elspeth here. I feel like Elspeth can outrace Jace here. Pretty strong. A little remand for this negate here. Find our own negate. Make some soldiers and pass the turn. They're probably going to go ahead and use Brainstorm again on Jace here. Yep. Sculpting their hand, making it perfect. What a good opponent. I gotta deal with Elspeth, though. Maybe they're gonna Cryptic it away, I don't know. Electrolyze is a thing still. I think they've used 2. They have. Vendilion Click. Alright. What do you think of our hand, opponent? Takes path. Took Teferi. We do not have the combo anymore. No combo to be had. Young Pyro. Our opponent's got quite a bit going on here. First thing we'll do is probably Elspeth tick up here. Kind of want to just go ahead and Mind Sculptor next. If they have a Cryptic, they've got one. Negates. We'll allow this to resolve because we have another Jace here. And if they are able to counter this one, we can path away the Vendilion Click here. Remand, okay. So we'll go ahead and path the Vendilion Click because it's the flying one. I think we just have to hang back, unfortunately, though. So we're going to do so. Lots of blockers. So we have Negate and Jace here. Opponent is down cards. Had to use a lot of things. Jacing. Another young Pyro. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 mana, it looks like. Thereabouts. Go ahead and try to Jace here. Obviously, they can Cryptic Bounce if they'd like. We also have Supreme Verdict that we're probably going to use to clear and then do an uptick of Elspeth here. Remands again. All right. Let's go ahead and attack Jace the Mind Sculptor here. See if we can clear him off. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, they allow it to go, which is kind of cool for us. Go ahead and Supreme Verdict the world here. Wow, that was fast. That was fast. All right, let's jam one more here. Let's jam one more for the evening. That was the fastest concession I have ever seen. Bam. Supreme Verdict. Instant concede, chat. I'm playing against Wedgie 13. But I like to play first. Of course. I'll keep this. We do have white. It's in the form of an Azorius Signet. Good luck. Have fun. You too, man. You too. Gonna go ahead and F6 to our opponent here. Spire Bluff Canal. Well, that usually means storm. Usually means storm. We will see. All right, another path. We don't have double white, unfortunately. Detention Sphere is not the greatest here, although against, say, like an Empty the Warrens, it's not too bad. Probably go ahead and D-Sphere this. It's probably the best target we'll get with a D-Sphere. Go ahead and D-Sphere away Baral here. Yes, please. I'd like to use this ability. We're doing it this way in case we need a Ghost Court or our own island to path something. if they do Baral or something. Let's see if they find Baral again. Goblin Electromancer. Alright. We will be pathing that. That's a good one to find here. Let's go ahead and get just a basic here, and we'll path. It does give them an extra mana, but with Goblin Electromancer, they'd be able to play Gifts Ungiven anyway. We can path again if need be. If need be. Alright. Looks like we might have to again. They're going to let us go to our turn. I'll just wait, I think, on the path. Supreme Verdict's a little aggressive, but we can do that. It's a little aggressive, but I think I'm good with a Supreme Verdict here. It's a little aggressive, chat. Blast them. Blast them, chat. This is gonna be a Gifts Ungiven. We do have the ability to Snapcaster Supreme Verdict if they decide to get some Empty the Warrens out. Alright, they have another Gifts here. Manamorphose, Grape Shot, Gifts. Let's not give them Gifts. And let's not give them probably just Manamorphose. Mainly because it's a draw effect. I don't totally mind giving them Grape Shot. Noxious Revivals. Alright. They have another Goblin. We might aggressively go after our own land here. Oh, no. Alright. Didn't have to. Let's go ahead and thirst for knowledge here. We're thirsty. Thirsty to find the answers. Gonna go ahead and path their Electromancer now. They have plenty of mana. Let's just put that out there. Let's just put that out there. Pass the turn. We kind of want to leave this Snapcaster around here in case we need a Supreme Verdict. Alright, sleight of hand for our opponent. Sleight of hand for our opponent. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Alright. Island. We'll go ahead and wait here, like we drew the Cryptic. The Cryptic. Alright. Baral has been played. Let's go ahead and thirst for knowledge. Like I said, if we have to. Remands. Let's scry and do some cool things here. Let's go ahead and in response to this, do a thirst for knowledge. Oh my gosh, opponent, please stop. So many remands. All right, we're gonna give it a shot at a Snapcaster here. Snapcaster Supreme Verdict, man. Supreme Verdict. Blow Baral away. No thank you anymore. Goodbye, Baral. Destroyed. Ugh. What is this, game 1? Oh my gosh. Do they just win here now? Gifts ungiven. Alright, so we'll ditch Manamorphose and Past in Flames here. But I think they have enough. Pretty sure they have enough. Ritual. Double grape shots in hand. Paying for Past in Flames. Ritual. I think they got enough here. Alright, we're going to concede. Yep, they got enough. Lots of cards. Alright. Negates in. Ley lines aren't too bad here. Rest in pieces are good as well. And so is surgical extraction, just in case. Let's see here. Wrath of God, Supreme Verdict can come out, but we'll leave one Supreme Verdict in. Remands are fine. Paths are fine, but I'll take one out. Elspeth's too slow. Knowledge Pull Teferi needs to come out. Jace is probably too slow. And probably a Ingleton Snapcaster. Go with this. Go with this selection of cards against Storm. See if we can take one back here. All right, would I like to play first? Heck yes. Serum Visions, Cryptics, Supreme Verdicts. All right. We'll entertain this pile of nonsense. And Serum Visions here. Maybe set something good up here. I kind of want all of this. But we'll bottom and top. I think putting the path is not a good idea here. We have a remand. We have Merman for Baral. All right. Well, let's do it, opponent. We'll go ahead and remand this target. Draw a card beyond the path. Okay. Come on, remand or something like that. Something like that. I guess I could take that path back at this point. Hey, look at that. Path returns. Path returns. Plays Baral. Here, we'll make them put something on top that they want, and then we will, then we'll path. Alright. We get a Cryptic next. Cryptic next. Rest in Peace wouldn't necessarily be bad here. Opponent's got this kind of weird upkeep stop on us. If our opponent does not play cool things, here we can Thirst for Knowledge. Could Thirst for Knowledge. We'll see if we need to Cryptic anything here. Probably do. This might be a Gifts. Assuming it's Gifts, maybe I just don't Cryptic here. Or sorry, Thirst for Knowledge. We'll assume it's Gifts. It is not Gifts. Or they've decided because we have open mana here, they don't want to run into it. Nothing again here. I'm going to go ahead and Thirst now that I have the Remand. Remanding my Remand. Let's go ahead and Remand. Nah. We'll just hold on this. We get our card back. No rush. No rush here. Again, with the weird upkeep stop here. Oh, tap land. Kind of wished it was an untapped land. It's our only tap land in the deck. D-Sphere we'll put to the bottom. We don't need that. Alright, so here's Baral. Do I just go to counter this? Maybe with a Remand? Let's try remanding it. That way they'd have to play out here. And if they have a land, then they can go off. But if they don't, maybe we just get this back with a Remand here. Yeah, we did. Cool. And so we'll just Remand Baral here. There's a land. It's not bad per se. Wouldn't mind some sort of other way to deal with something here. Negate, Remand. a ley line. Ley line's kind of interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 3 open. Means I have to go down on Cryptic for a turn here. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and give it a shot here. They have a lot of mana anyway. Maybe this will force them to do an Empty the Warrens on us, and we have a Supreme Verdict backup. So we're kind of hoping for that direction. That's kind of the direction we're hoping. Our opponent, whoa, that resolved. Give me a moment. Let me think this through. Desperate. All right, opponent, good luck. The gifts. Can't gifts me, so if that's what you were planning to do, too bad. Gifts does target. Manamorphose. More Manamorphose. Pyretic. Past in Flames. Manamorphose. I guess they could like Manamorphose and Remand it a few times or something if they needed draws here. They're not doing that though. They're probably going to try to leave up a Remand or two here and hope that they have enough goblins. That would be my guess. Maybe they have a wipe away, though. Maybe they do. And that's what they're looking for. A lot of spells being cast here. What have you found, opponent? You have 7 cards in hand. What do you have? Ritual. Past in Flames again. Serum Visions. They are starting to run out of mana. There's a wipe away. Well, they've got Grape Shot. They've got it. Grape Shot for 16. I need to see the other Grape Shot here. Or a Remand, I guess. They have 2 Remands in the yard, so they've got us. Just let them go for it here. must give them pause if I am unyielding here. Alright, grape shot concluded here, so they must have the other grape shot in hand. Gotta have the other grape shot, right? Nothing. Alright. I'll go ahead and thirst for knowledge, looking for the win. They had remand. I'm a little confused. Actually, very confused. Yeah, I'm pretty confused here, chat. If they had the remand, they could have won it there, right? Alright, so what do we do here? Brawl only hits us for one. Replay ley line here. Do I need a cryptic this somehow? Do I need a knowledge pool? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would really mess with their heads here. I guess we just replay ley line here. Replay ley line. Just kind of hope they can't kill us here. I feel like they could have last turn. They had both remands in the yard. I'm pretty sure they had 2 mana. You just remand the grape shot and refire it off. Alright, so this will take us to 1 here. Serum Visions. We need a land, like a non-fetch, non-shock. That'd be good. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and thirst for knowledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa, opponent, what are you tapping out, man? We can get rid of an artifact here. No. Yeah, we can get rid of just an artifact. We'll get rid of the signet here. So here I will attempt a path here. Cool. All right. Path has yielded. And we will just go to their turn. We're going to try to establish a lock here, chat. We're nervous, but I think we can do it. We have a couple ways to get rid of a bunch of Empty the Warren tokens, too. Manamorphose doesn't kill us. Doesn't kill us. We would like to go to end step, opponent. Could you please just tick on over to end step, please? If you would be so kind. Do we get there at 1 life? Well, we'll try jamming Teferi here. They need a counter. They've used up quite a bit of their remittance. Did we do it, chat? I think we just did it. We just won. Wow. Because they don't have any man lands or anything, or creature lands. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. Knowledgeable. The hard lock. I don't think our opponent realizes yet. Oh my gosh, they had lightning bolts. Luckily, we had a ley line. All right, we win. We won, chat, right? We've won. The lock has been established. Pieces, Desperate, and a Lightning Bolt. Gotta move to combat here. I don't think our opponent realizes they're done. I'm gonna go get that lightning bolt. That looks like a tasty thing to get here. I would like to cast this lightning bolt on them. Nice. All right. We have instant speed D-Sphere now, if we ever needed it. That's a ritual. There you go, opponent. Thank you for the extra mana. I do appreciate it. We'll let our opponent think about this briefly. Maybe they'll ask a question. Maybe they'll ask a question. Nope, they don't ask any questions. They're content with being beaten down by Teferi. Play our island. We'll go ahead and just get in for a little bit of damage here and pass the turn. I'm cool with this. This is burning their time. There we go. All right, 6 minutes left to go to the last game here. Let's see here. I like everything we got going on here. I think we had the right combination of stuff too. So we'll just submit. Yep, this is good. I like this hand. I like this hand a lot. This hand is keep. This is keep. All right. Don't care about Serum Visions. Do not care. See if we can set something up here. Signet's not a bad draw. I think we're good on the mana. Serum, let's put on top. And we'll put the Remand on top. It's pretty good. Okay. We'll see if we need to fire off this surgical extraction at any point. There's Baral. Go ahead and path, and then we'll use Serum Visions here to hopefully set up a few things. Put on bottom, we'll put the negate on top at this point. Extra negate's probably good here. Hopefully surgical will be useful here. We'll see though. There's Electromancer. Lots of mana over there. There's our negate. I think we're just gonna sit tight here. We may use the Field of Ruin just so we make sure we have like kind of double blue, because right now we're kind of having to do it at on the same turn. Getting in for 2. All right. Getting frisky, little not Rabble Master. Let's go ahead and do this right now. They can gifts if they would like, and they do so. We have double negate up here. And actually what we can do based on whatever happens here is we probably can go ahead and surgical away something that we think they might have. Like we can surgical away this grape shot if we'd like. So we'll bin Grape Shot here, and we'll bin Manamorphose. And before this goes off, let's get the Grape Shot out of here. Ah, they had one in hand too. All right. So now they have a Singleton empty the Warrens. A Lightning Bolt. They have a Shattering Spree. And they have all of this in hand right now. So Desperate Lightning. Let me make a quick screenshot. There, all kinds of stuff. All right. That should stay revealed. It doesn't. I thought that bug was done. But alas. All right. Most threatening thing here right now is the Electromancer. All right. We'll go ahead and take a non-scry here. We'd like to leave double negate up here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and negate this. That is a fine target to get negate. That was their draw for the turn. And I actually am going to go ahead and remand this. Just to get a draw out of it. Thirst for Knowledge is an interesting one. Play a Flooded Strand and pass the turn. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Because we may pitch a Soria's Signet if we like what we see. Go to Bolt again. I think I'm okay negating this one as well. Less damage coming towards our face. Could be very relevant. Alright, let's scry here. See if we like the top card before we Serum Visions. Yes, we'll put that on top. We will then grab that one real quick. And I like both of these. We'll put the Snapcaster below the Remand. Go ahead and path this now. They have 3 Rituals, Past in Flames, and Unknown card in hand. They have an open window here real briefly. But after this, I think we get kind of a nice lock on them. There's an opt. All right, it's not a bad draw for them. Land. Okay. Nothing too scary here. All right, there's our Snapcaster. We have a Snapcaster Negate, Snapcaster Thirst for Knowledge we can do here. Remand, Snapcaster, Remand, Snapcasters. Could Snapcaster Surgical as well, if we felt so inclined. Go ahead and remand this. Something feels wrong. Okay. Ghost Quarter. Probably gonna have to Snapcaster Thirst for Knowledge. So Serum Visions. Pull these graveyards out. I need to see what I've got available to me. They haven't used a lot of their cards that we initially saw. This one's a tough one. We're fighting for this one, chat. Land. They have a bajillion lands here. Do I allow this to resolve? Sure. That was the Pyretic. Another Pyretic. Desperate. So they have Past in Flames in hand. I could negate this. I could negate this. I think this is almost worth a negate here. We'll attempt it. Negating our opponent here. We'll see if they have anything for that. Nope. All right. At this point, we're going to go ahead and use the Field of Ruins. Go ahead and get rid of some lands here out of our deck. We don't need these. All right, so we don't know what cards they have in hand at the moment. Let's go ahead and fetch with this. Let's go get a Plains here. Let's Field of Ruin another land. Because I didn't see them get one. Okay, they are getting lands. Cryptic's not bad here. Let's go ahead and Field of Ruin another land here. Literally just exhausting them out of lands. I guess it makes their draws a little more live. But that's okay. We'll probably Cryptic and bounce Snapcaster here. Let's counter target spell. Return target permanent. Counter target. Return. That way we can at least Snapcaster and either Cryptic or Snapcaster Thirst for Knowledge. D-Sphere is really good here. So we're going to go ahead and Snapcaster Thirst for Knowledge here. Because the D-Sphere takes care of the Empty the Warrens tokens. Let's get rid of the artifact here. Let's go ahead and rest in peace. We don't need our graveyard anymore. Cool. All right. Graveyard was good. We used our Snapcaster, so wasn't a bad draw on the top. Go ahead and play another rest in peace here. Just in case things got hairy there. All right, 6 turns. Can we get there? Baral. Get out of my way, Baral. Saving D-Sphere. Wipe away. Targeting Baral. Okay, all right, all right. All right, it's getting a little close here, chat. They have a minute left. We're gonna remand Baral here. Doesn't mean he's gone though. Signet's not what we wanted. I don't know if I want to burn this on a Baral here. We're gonna sit tight here. I'm fine with Baral attacking us because we can attack back for 2. So little standoff here. All right, Baral. If you would like to race, we will race you. We're gonna be slightly faster than you, man. Holding the Azorius Signet in case we draw a Thirst for Knowledge. Yeah, they stopped attacking. Just like that. All right, let's Thirst for Knowledge main phase here. Artifact, this one. Gonna pass the turn to our lovely opponent here. We have a Remand, we have Teferi. I think we got the lock here. Teferi. Knowledge Pool. There we go. Get in there, Teferi. GG's. What a game, chat. Woo! What a game. That one was tight. That was a good one. That's what we're going to end on here tonight, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I did say we were going to play 2 more matches there after the league. We went 2-3, had 1 punt, so we actually really should have been 3-2 because the punt actually, if we would have played it correctly, would have gotten us the lock that we were needing. We incorrectly played our remand in detention sphere with the knowledge pool. If you are brand new to the stream and have enjoyed yourself, why, thank you for tuning in. If you don't mind hitting that follow button, you'll get a notification next time that we go live. That is the best way and easiest way and freest way to support the stream. And I say thank you if you so kindly hit that button. We stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is a bonus stream on Thursday. So bonus, welcome if you are here on Thursday. I think that's about it. 2 last things. 1, thinking about a giveaway. 2, not sure what it is. 3, because it's a bonus day. 3, I'm thinking it'll be sometime near the end of May or early June. Maybe it'll be really big. Maybe it'll be really small. I'll leave you guys with that. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, night, wherever you may be. Once again, thank you. We will see you next time. Peace out. Have a good day.